So that's Scion Train. JD is here.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm good. Not too bad. Still coughing nicely in the corner, but, you know.
Oh, well.
That'll go on for another year.
No, it'll go on for a couple of months, I would think.
Yeah, a couple of months. Okay, good. Yeah. I like your interview. It's very nice. Very good to have somebody talking professionally, about things.
He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, and he's got a good voice. And he does get out of his, his storytelling into the philosophy very well.
Well, yeah, we had a short break while he settled into that.
Yes, we did, yes. I thought he was going home.
Oh,
I thought he had enough of you.
No, he came back again, didn't
Good,
he?
yeah.
Yes, he was sort of leaving as you were arriving, but no, he came back.
Good.
And I could follow most of what he was saying. I've got a much better idea what this next course is about.
Well, you might have to listen to him again on a replay
think so.
just to get this sort of gist of it, don't you? Some people know what they're talking about and some people don't.
And the people who know, they can go quite quickly, can't they?
Yes, that's right. They tend, well, I know it all, so I'm going to do it quickly. But if you slowed him down a bit, that's what you need to do, and then you'll get it in one go.
Right. And his take on science, I could grasp that a bit, and I wonder if you remember design science we were talking about last year.
Yes.
Did that make more sense, looking at science in that sort of way?
I don't know, you see, this is the thing, I still haven't got the two words together yet.
Design
and science.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes, it's what you define as science and what you design as design. Whether you think, this design, you have to design the science, or science the design,
And we're talking especially about a radio programme.
Right.
About being a disc jockey.
Right, well that's basically design, I would say. You're designing a program, whether it's told that that's what you have to do, or it's coming out of your head. Yes, you do it like this way. Okay,
so today, for example, Chris isn't here.
Yeah.
So we've got an hour and a half of the show extra that we weren't really expecting.
Yep.
I've got to go about 11:20.
Right.
Which I might have mentioned before to you, but anyway, that's just one of the things.
Right.
So you'll have to do the last half hour of the show, maybe a bit more than that.
Mm-hmm.
So how far have you got? Do you have a design at the moment, would you say, to any great extent?
No, I shall sit myself in that where you're sitting right now. I shall plug in my headphones and then just go for it.
Right.
And that's my design.
Okay. So, but you're basing that on previous shows that you have done?
Yes, the experience will come out. I think that's what it is. The design is this experience, I think.
And so is that experiment, would you say? So have the previous shows been experiments or experience that you're just going to learn from, or have learnt from? I've
learnt from, and I'm putting it one step forward.
Okay.
That's baffled you, isn't it?
So it'll move. So it will move. It will form a design as you go along.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. That's how you do. I put a song on and say, "Well, that song will go well with that," and so you're actually designing as you go along, which is much more exciting, I think, than actually having a playlist in front of you and say, "Well, you're going to have to play that, that, and that, and that," and you'll have to join them together how you see fit.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I shall listen to an archive of it later on. So I look forward to that bit.
Yeah.
And we'll see what we do the next half hour or so. But I think I'm going to play sort of random tracks, bits and pieces that come up. So JD, you thought that was just a bit 70s?
I think that is. Yeah.
Based on what? What was?
It's a beat.
Mm.
Yeah, and our funny joke. I can always appreciate the pants people on top of the pops doing their dance to this one.
So that's the test.
That's the test. If they pass the pants people on top of the pops, then we know that they're 70s.
So is that a scientific theory? Would you say?
No, it's my theory.
It's your theory.
Yeah, and I'm patenting it.
Okay. So, well, I think I'm going to stick. As we explained earlier, Chris isn't here. He's He's not well.
No, poor guy.
And we're hoping he's going to get better and be back next week.
Well, we want him back next week.
We do.
Yes.
So that's the reason that this show is not entirely planned. We'd planned. We were.
That's your view.
That's my view. Well, you've admitted, JD, that you don't have a design for the last half hour or so of the show.
No, just turn up and do it.
Okay.
And it will come creatively out of your brain and down the airwaves to the listener.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So that's fine.
Good.
So I've changed my plan. I'm not relying. Well, I may play some of my music from the 70s and previously, which I happen to have with me. I may be accused of hospital radio, but I'm also going to follow the station policy. We have no playlist, no prescriptions here on Phonic FM.
I'm not a doctor.
No,
I can't have prescriptions. I've got my tablet with me.
That's all right.
That's what I've got. So I'm okay.
So you can plug that in.
Mm.
And you've got a massive tracks on your tablet already, I imagine.
Well, it's not my tablet. No,
it's a borrowed tablet.
No, it is my tablet, but I'm not playing it from there today.
No,
my tablet's not very well.
Oh,
so it's off the doctors to get more tablets.
So have you brought your hard disk? Will you be able to plug your hard disk into your tablet?
No, I can't do that. No, doesn't go in there. It's two different worlds.
Well, I hope something's going to work.
Oh,
later on the show. About 20 past 11, I've got to go.
This is the design.
Which is taking shape even as we speak.
It's taking shape right now. It may not look like anything to you, but it's taking shape.
Well, I should quote you on that, because earlier you said that there was no design. And now you say there might be. Well, okay, we'll come back to that.
You'll come back to that one, yes.
But anyway, as I was saying, there is no playlist, but we should mention that the Three Daft Monkeys will be here. They will be here for a phonic benefit on the 15th of February. And somebody has thoughtfully left behind a CD.
That's very kind of them.
They have a Three Daft Monkeys CD.
I like that.
And this is track number 2. It's called Sarah, the Devil and Jack.